5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Right now at 4, we're learning more about a local Marine killed in an aircraft crash off the coast of Australia and her ties to a Metro East community. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. That crash took the lives of 3 Marines. One was Belleville native Captain Eleanor LeBeau. 5 on your side's Mercedes McKay joins us in studio with more on how the Metro East community is mourning the loss.
Kay and Brent, Captain Eleanor LeBeau was just 29 years old. The Belleville native was a graduate of Althoff Catholic High School in Belleville. During her 5 years with the Marines, she received the National Defense Service Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, and the Sea Service Deployment Ribbon. The deadly crash happened Sunday morning during a multinational military training exercise in Australia. LeBeau was one of 3 Marines killed. A Marine spokesperson says she was co-piloting an Osprey aircraft. In total, 23 Marines were on board. All 20 survivors were injured, and as of this morning, 1 Marine was in critical condition and 2 were stable at a hospital. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Reporters in Springfield caught up with Congresswoman Nikki Bedinsky about this tragedy and the sacrifice LeBeau made for our country. We'll have much more on that coming up at 6. Now, LeBeau joined the Marine Corps in 2018, was promoted to captain just this past March. 5 on your side got in touch with LeBeau's family yesterday, but they aren't ready to talk yet because of this tragedy. Coming up at 6, I'll also share how you can help LeBeau's family during this difficult time.
All right, thank you, Mercedes. St. Louis County Police are investigating 2 deadly shootings that happened within minutes of each other. One of the shootings happened at an apartment complex on Glen Owen Drive. The other happened on Whisper Lake Drive, about 15 minutes away. Officers were called to Glen Owen Drive just before 9 last night. That's where they found Frederick Gett with gunshot wounds. He was 45 years old. He died after being taken to a hospital. They say the shooting happened during a possible robbery. Less than 10 minutes later, police found Kayla Patterson shot on Whisper Lake Drive. She was 25 years old. Police are still trying to figure out what led to that shooting.
Well, happening right now, MoDOT answering your questions about the Improve I-70 program. The state will add a 3rd lane to east and westbound lanes from Blue Springs to Wentzville. A question and answer session is happening right now at the Wentzville City Hall. It will go for another 2 hours. The improvements will begin early next year in Columbia, and it will happen in 6 phases. Governor Mike Parson signed a bill aimed at attracting the entertainment industry to Missouri. He says the Show Mo Act will attract thousands of new jobs. He held a bill signing ceremony about 30 minutes ago in Chesterfield. The law provides tax incentives for entertainment projects, which will lead to new jobs for contractors, building trades, and hospitality.
Another cooler day, temperatures in the 80s. Here's a live look downtown. Seem to be in a bit of a pattern of chilly mornings and warmer afternoons. Chief Meteorologist Scott Connell here with the Weather First forecast.
You know, this trend is not a bad trend to be in, especially after all that heat and humidity we dealt with last week. Right now, skies are mostly sunny around the St. Louis area. It's comfortably warm. Humidity levels not too bad, and temperatures are well into the 80s. Lots of sunshine as you're looking out into the St. Charles area with our weather camera in St. Charles right now. The only thing that's headed our way weather-wise, we have a little front up to our north. It's kicking off a couple of stray showers, central portions of Illinois, maybe a rumble of thunder up there. We're not finding anything locally, though, on our radar. Right now, the radar sweep around St. Louis is looking pretty good, but as you get up towards Peoria and heading towards Bloomington, that's where we have some of those showers and rumbles of thunder dropping to the southeast. And 1 or 2 of them may make it towards St. Louis later on this afternoon. I should say later on this evening, after about 8 to 10 o'clock, but there's not much in terms of rainfall. And that's really our only chance of rain as we head through this evening. We'll talk more about what's going on with our weather as we head towards Labor Day in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll see you then. Thank you, Scott. Right now, watches and warnings stretch all across Florida as Hurricane Idalia targets the Gulf Coast. It's a Category 2 storm and continues to grow just hours ahead of landfall. NBC's Jay Gray has a look at the final preparations.
It is moving day along Florida's Gulf Coast. Millions moving into full-on storm mode as Hurricane Idalia continues to intensify and slowly move in.
We are going to be faced with a major hurricane hitting the state of Florida within the next 24 to 36 hours. So be ready for that.
Those in the potential strike zone filling up with gas, boarding up and packing up whatever they can.
It's pretty nerve-wracking to see it coming right at you, and the storm surge is what we're really worried about. It's right now it's 8 to 12 feet.
At this Tampa hospital, crews installing a 10-foot aqua wall to guard against any storm surge or flooding, while sandbags for many will be the last line of defense.
It's going to be bad, and I'm kind of scared because I live in apartments, and when it rains, water come up on my porch, my balcony.
Evacuation orders now in place for thousands who live along the shoreline and in low-lying areas. Even boats here are being moved to higher ground.
It's got people really on edge.
With Idalia getting stronger as it creeps closer to the coast. Jay Gray, NBC News, Tampa.
Members of Missouri Task Force 1 are in Florida today. They left from Columbia last night. 45 members in Pensacola right now to help with what will soon be relief efforts. The task force leader says he's been deployed 22 times throughout his career. Despite some of the missions being very difficult, he says they're incredibly rewarding.
This being a part of Missouri Task Force 1 just means everything to me. My family's most important, of course, my wife and my kids, but being able to go down and help and to assist these people in the worst days of their lives means everything to me. People always ask us, what do you remember? You know, what's the worst thing? I try to remember the people because the people really need help and they're thankful we're down there.
Missouri Utilities also sent about 40 linemen to help repair downed wires.
The mayor of Jennings is getting support from people in his community. A group of council members accuse Gary Johnson of abusing his power. Accusations Johnson say are unfounded. 5 council members had planned to take a vote of no confidence in the mayor, claiming he's causing a hostile work environment. Well, last night, those 5 council members didn't show up to the city council meeting. Everyone who spoke during public comment gave Mayor Johnson a vote of confidence. The mayor says he will reach out to those absent council members to try to move forward. Today, a massive housing development is on pause in St. Charles County. Last night, the county council there voted down a proposal for the tall tree development along Highway DD. It would have bordered the Bush Wildlife Conservation Area and Bromelsick Park. But neighbors pushed back, worried the area would not be able to handle the additional traffic. Council members voted unanimously against it. Some of them think the city of O'Fallon will now annex the area. The development company has said it does not have plans for the annexation.
People in Barrington Hills, Illinois are being told to watch out for a stray bull. You heard that right. A bull is on the loose in the Chicago suburb. The police department released these images taken from a neighbor's security camera. The bull escaped its owner's property Friday. It's been wandering around ever since.
Yikes.
Still ahead, an incident sports fans are talking about today. It's not uncommon for fans to run on the field during sporting events, but some say this time they just went too far.
Also ahead, the connection between the suspected shooter and a faculty member killed at the University of North Carolina.